Ladies and gentlemen, it's the voice of nightmares speaking, and tonight I got a little bit of a different video than I usually do. I would actually like to apologize to everyone right now for not doing a creepypasta pretty much almost at all this year. I can't remember when the last time was when I actually did one. I got one coming out at some point. I have no idea when, but it will be here. But right now, all I got is, right now I'm actually sick, and I'm quarantining. I'm in quarantine right now due to this stupid pandemic, or apparently, according to some of the people I've spoken to, I don't exactly have COVID. They think I may actually have just a normal cough flu, but certainly isn't helping me out. You can tell my little voice is messed up. But anyways, this is what's happening right now, and I'm going to give my thoughts on it as soon as I'm done reading about it. Some woman saw an old man on an airline flight who wasn't wearing his mask. Apparently he was eating, and there's evidence to back that up. Even in the video, he's holding a water bottle. He was basically just eating his food, and this woman came up to him and then started telling him to put his fucking mask on and all this other shit, and it just spiraled completely out of control. Alright, let's read this. A woman on a Delta Airlines flight was recorded attacking an elderly man who was not wearing a mask as he was eating, all the while not wearing a mask herself. Patricia Cornwall was arrested by the FBI after the incident on Thursday, according to Atlanta police. The 80-year-old man and others dubbed her Karen, the derogatory nickname given to a woman who is usually white and acts entitled. Video footage from the plane traveling from Tampa to Atlanta showed a woman standing over an elderly man who had removed his face mask while eating and drinking at his seat. Oh, by the way, I'm getting all of this from metro.com UK, which I actually got a hold of because of another YouTuber that I actually subscribe to that calls himself The Professional. But I'll leave them links in the description. Okay, so this is exactly what happened. This is what she's saying. Put your fucking mask on, she yells with her own mask below her chin. Fucking idiot. Sit down, Karen, he shouts in return. Mask up, the woman yells. The man shouts back, etc., etc. It got to the point where the FBI was called in after she had done something stupid like assaulted the poor guy. And, okay, let's just stop right here and we're going to just watch this video. And then I'll give you my whole thoughts on this, all this shit. Oh, God, I hate COVID. I mean, my cough. I haven't even been to a doctor yet. They just put me under quarantine. Like, right away. Oh, I've been here for like 2 days, and I gotta spend 10 days in this place. Anyways, I'll be back.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
You're
Who invited you to come
I'm eating, and I can
drink your up? Don't you dare talk to me like that.
God damn it.
You
I'll
stand
talk to you.
step
Why I want
up.
to.
Stand your up. Stand your up.
Sit down, Karen.
Karen.
You're a goddamn Karen.
No.
Sit down.
Sir.
Sit down, Karen.
Sit down, pussy.
Pussy, no, you're the
Oh, no, you're
Okay.
the dick.
Do you want the police to meet you on the ground?
What about him?
Mask up. Now.
Mask up.
Put your mask
I'm
up.
Mask
eating
up.
and drinking.
Tell him to
I'm
mask
eating and
up.
drinking.
Tell him
You
to
got
mask
your
up.
mask down, bitch.
Sir,
Did you call me a bitch?
Yes, I did.
stop it again.
Now you're going to jail. That's assault. You're going to jail. As soon as we get in Atlanta, you're going to jail. Bitch. Karen. Now you spit on me. Now you're double going to jail.
Piece of
Piece of pussy, sit down, Karen. Sit down, Karen. Sit down, fucking Karen. Look, she punched me.
Put your mask on. Tell him to put his mask on. Put your fucking mask
She punched
on.
me. She scratched my face. I wanted a
Fucking mask on! Put your mask
Put
on!
yours on, bitch. You're going to jail. Get fired. Next court. Get your lady. You're going to jail. Karen. Next double jail.
Get in the back now.
The mummy was covered with a mask, never in.
So as you saw there, this woman is like punching this guy in the fucking face, telling him to put a mask on. And what I find really stupid about this video, about this bitch in this video, is that she is basically going up there, starting a fight in the middle of a fucking plane ride, which is extremely dangerous. So much shit could possibly have happened. And she's worried about this, telling this guy to put on his fucking mask. But first off, he's eating, he's got a reason to have it off. And she's not wearing a mask herself. She's being a hypocrite. Complete fucking moron. Whatever it was that this girl was doing before, that's over with. Whatever job she had, it's finished. She's done for. Like, no company is gonna stand by this nonsense here. Like, she's in a lot of shit for this. She's gonna wind up losing her job. And how stupid is this? She ended up losing her job over her fucking nonsensical arguments such as this one. It's just really, really sad, disgusting, retarded to see. It's kind of crazy too. I'm actually surprised that that a bunch of women didn't just stand up and started yelling in this woman's face to sit down and shut the fuck up. I actually like the part where this guy called her a Karen. That was fucking hilarious. Anyways, also too, the thing that doesn't make any sense, she's spitting on him during the middle of this pandemic, and she's screaming at him because he's not wearing a mask, which could eventually basically spread this virus around even more. But what she's doing is 10 times worse. She's directly in his face without the mask on, yelling at him, which basically air, fucking oxygen and basically breath germs get spread around that way. And she's literally spitting on him, which is saliva, which can also pass this disease around. So if he actually ends up getting sick from her, from whatever the fuck she actually might have and not even know about, he could pretty much sue her. And I'm pretty sure that's exactly what he's going to do. She's going to go to jail for assaulting. And get this. Not only did she assault, she feel comfortable and brazen enough to assault a guy who, even if he were my age, say I'm 34 years old, by the way. Even if he were my age, and he turned around and he got up and hit her, regardless of the age, but if he turned around and got up and hit her, a lot of people, I guarantee you, a lot of guys on that plane would have gotten up and somebody would have attacked him. So she feels comfortable not just hitting a guy who, in our culture and society, cannot hit her back, or shouldn't hit her back at all, who won't hit her back at all because she's a woman, so that makes her feel empowered, but she's also doing it to a fucking 80-something-year-old person. This bitch needs to be thrown behind bars. I'm fucking glad that the FBI got involved in this, because anytime something happens over a flight, it becomes a federal crime, not state provincial. So she's in a lot of shit. And she could have gotten a lot of these guys fucking sick too. She's going around, these people now have to hold her fucking back. And she could get more than 4 or 5 of those fucking people sick. And not only that, but at the end, she's calling him a piece of fucking shit and all this kind of stuff. It's bitch, fuck off and sit down. You're being fucking retarded. How stupid are you? A vast majority of customers in Delta has zero tolerance for unruly behavior at our airports and aboard. Whatever. Our aircraft, the airline stated. I'm very sorry. God, I'm still sick. I got 10 days that I got to spend by myself. So this is exactly like I said. Like there's no creepy pasta at the end of the year like I wanted there to be, because my throat is completely like messed up, and I'm like literally stuck inside of a goddamn little apartment. Sorry to go off topic like this for 10 whole days straight before like anyone will even come and see me. Like the only time I get to see somebody else besides myself is when I open up the door for them to slide me in some food. I haven't even been to a doctor yet, and doctors won't even come see me because right now in my area, we're actually due for another lockdown. So, yeah, so you could definitely expect to see a lot more GTA stuff coming out in the near future in a couple days or so. I got more Vice City stories coming out. That's all I'm doing right now is just playing video games, and that's pretty much about it. I'm sorry, guys. You guys have a wonderful New Year's. Hopefully I will too at some point when this damn virus in me goes away and never comes back. See you later. Voice of Nightmares, and I'm out.